न सोल्टो गुरुजी शुक्लां वरदरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः अपारकरुणा सिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखरगुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्वहं सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः नमः शिवाय इति शिवं प्रपद्ये शिवप्रसीद इति शिवं प्रपद्ये शिवात् परं न इति शिवं प्रपद्ये शिवोऽहमस्मि इति शिवं प्रपद्ये ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्ख्यपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गदेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः.
Second chapter, rendu sloka, first and second, adin solidunga.
द्वितीयोऽध्यायः. सञ्जय उवाच. ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः. सञ्जय उवाच तं तथा कृपयाभिष्टम् अश्रुपूर्णाकुलेक्षणं विषीदन्तमिदं वाक्यम् उवाच मधुसूदनः. श्रीभगवानुवाच कश्मलमिदं विषमे समुपस्थितम् अनार्यजुष्टमस्वर्ध्यम् अकीर्तिकरम् अर्जुन.
So the Arjuna, who is overpowered by Karuna and then had ended up in the Shoka and Moka, so the Bhagavan is trying to help him out to come out of the situation. So he is addressing, is giving a sort of a pep talk to Arjuna so that he'll be able to recover from his dazed mind. So Bhagavan says that Bhagavan that is telling like this, he is going to tell like this as Sanjay is saying. Sanjay is reporting to the Dhritarashtra. so taya tatha kripaya avishtam. Sorry, adu mudichittom. Sorry, said Bhagavan சொல்றது. That was the first sloka we have completed. Second slokam, Bhagavan says, Hey Arjuna, kutaha anarya justam asvargyam akirtikaram idam kashmalam samupastidam tva vishame. எப்படி உன்னிடத்தில் இந்த மாதிரியான அனார்ய ஜுஷ்டம் ஆரியர்களுக்கு ஒப்புக்கொள்ளாதது aswargyam which will not lead to swarga and akirtikaram which will bring akirti, defame to you, that type of kashmalam, a sort of the dejected mind or shoka full of mind, how it has happened to you, what Bhagavan is asking. So he basically wanted to indicate Arjuna he is of not this type all along, because they were very close friends. Are also Arjuna knows is a dharmavan, and then he knows, and also he is a real brave person given to dharma. So he knows what is to be done at what point of time. But at this point of time, somehow he has been overpowered by his own relatives that he has to kill. That type of thought has put him into in a difficult situation. Now then Bhagavan says a word anarya justam. It is not befitting to a arya. So this was we were seeing in the last class, because it is also will be totally applicable to us. Hence we are dealing with it in little more detail. First of all, what is the arya which I look at it? Who is an arya?
Guruji, the one who follows வேதத்துல என்ன சொல்லி இருக்கோ அது. அப்புறம் நீங்க 3 இது சொன்னேன், கர்த்தவியம் ஆச்சரன், காமம் அனாச்சரன், அகர்த்தவியம் அனாச்சரன்.
எப்பவுமே not only in a normal time, also in an abnormal time or in a situation, adverse situation also, one will be able to do these 3 aspects. That is kartavyam acharan, what is to be done by oneself, one should able to do it without any hesitation. Second, kamam anacharan, in that act which he has to do at the time should not involve any selfish motive. Okay. Third, the akartavyam anacharan, what is not to be done, adharmic activities also one should not be able to do. All these things, the one who is doing it at all the time is called arya. So that means the status of an arya has nothing to do with the varna, ashrama, etc. That is what I wanted to make it very clear. Arya could be anybody, irrespective of which varna, brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya, sudra, or which ashrama, whether brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha or sannyasi. It all irrespective of that, an arya is a person who is able to do his kartavyam karma at even the worst situation. He is the Arya. Similarly, today, this is what the Gita is trying to convey, or what Bhagavan is trying to convey to Arjuna, is all applicable to us who are all interested in the Atma Jnanam or Moksha. That should be very clear. So we are also should try to follow an Arya way of life, which means we should be very clear that this Arya way of life has nothing to do with the Kartavyam. It is not directly linked to the Kartavyam karma mentioned in the Veda. That means that 40 samskaras which we are all supposed to do is not, it goes into the background. Whatever the work, karmas we are doing it on a day-to-day basis is what is to be converted if you are to become and if you are to befit the definition of a Arya. So I gave an example also, the teacher's responsibility and all. I hope it is clear to everybody. Okay, so that is the main requirement. So through Arjuna, this requirement is being told to all of us also. So then, not only that, one has to follow the Arya way of living, and in the case of the Arjuna here, which is not applicable at that time when Varnashrama Dharma was there, as a Kshatriya, even if in the battle he gets killed, he will go to Swarga. But now he has got an inclination to move away from the battlefield, because since he is compelled to kill his own relative, I would rather take sannyasa and go away. So if he does that, then then he is failing in his kartavyam duty, and that also will not lead him to Swarga. Even supposing in the battle he gets killed, it is saying, even then he will get Swarga only, Veera Swarga. So either way, if he is not doing his kartavyam karma, he will not get Swarga. So asargyam and akirtikaram. Kirti na another artham, pugal, fame. But actually Arjuna is a role model for many people and that time, contemporary time, because he is the one who is valorous. He had even won the Pashupadastram from Pashupati, the Shivan. All those Pratapangal and all, everybody knows about it. So everybody would like to emulate Arjuna's way of living. But if that type of Arjuna were to run away from the battlefield, then it will bring him akirti. Then people will say that what Arjuna, he is talking so much and all, but when an action is required, he failed and then he ran away from the battle. So he seems to be a coward. They will not look at it what exactly is the situation. Bayandande the battlefield and the odi poita. Or even some people will say, because they can go home and then tell, see, the Arjuna came, then I also confronted him, and I took my the weapon, and then before that I just twisted my mustache. Arjuna got frightened, he ran away. He will go and tell his own story to the people. So these are all the things which will happen. So akirtikaram. Another, in the vishame, in the battlefield, which is not the normal situation, this your mental way of looking at the thing is not correct. This Bhagavan is telling. So it's a sort of a inducement to Arjuna to regain his original way of looking at it. This is overall is this particular sloka. No, we need to apply this in our life also. That is what important. So the Gita, Bhagavan is telling each one of us. Okay. Any doubt? Vyarika, adile doubt irukka?
Illa sir. Illa sir.
Clear. Okay. So we'll see. So we will look at the grammar points. If is going to give additional meaning to the sloka, we will try to look at it. So you have that Samskrita Bharati book, and each one of us can read one, not the whole the same. The Pada Parichayaha one can read, then the Padartha is not required. The Anvayaha somebody can read. Then the Vyakaranam somebody can read. So these three things we will read it. You can read, and I will add any additional meaning if it is going to give more meaning to the whole sloka. Okay, that is the Pada Parichayaha, then Anvayaha, then Vyakarana. Okay, so over one padingo.
சரி குதஸ்வா கஷ்மல நமக்கு அது படிக்கட்டுமா சார் லைப்பியாமா அது படிக்கட்டுமா
அதுக்கு பதம் அதுக்கு கீழே பத பரிச்சயஹான்னு இருக்கு இல்லையா, பதம் அண்ட் விவர்
இருக்கு. அதுதான் அந்த பகவான் வாக்கு அந்த ரெண்டாவது ஸ்லோகத்திலேருந்து ஆரம்பிக்கட்டுமா இல்ல மூணாவது ஸ்லோகம் ஆரம்பிச்சுக்கட்டுமா சார்? ரெண்டாவது ஸ்லோகம் குதஸ்வா கஷ்மல மிதம் விஷமே சமுபஸ்திதம்.
அதுதான் படிக்கணும். அதுதான் படிக்கணும்
சார். நான் ஆரம்பிக்கட்டுமா? कुतस्वाकश्मलमिदं विषम् अभिनिषति अवच्छेदः
அன்வயத்துக்கு முன்னால பத பரிச்சயா இருக்கு. ஒவ்வொரு பதத்துக்கும் அதோட ரூபாணி கொடுத்திருக்கு, அதுதான் படிக்கணும்.
ஓகே சார். குதஹ அவ்யயம் கஷ்மலம்.
அவ்யயம்னா என்ன மீனிங்?
எல்லாத்துக்கும் அது மிக்ஸ் பண்ண முடிய வேண்டாம். இட் இஸ் ஃபார் எவ்ரிதிங். அது
ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணது இல்ல.
அது இல்ல
ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணது இல்ல. இட் will not decline like any other shabda. If you take Rama, Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramo, Raman, and the mari decline आदे, that it remain the same kutaha in all the 7 cases. Okay, that is called avyayam. Na vyayati iti avyayam. That will not go through any change. Okay.
கஷ்மலம் அகாராந்தः நபும்சகலிங்கः பிரதமா விபக்தி.
இதுல எப்படி அரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட் பண்ணிருக்கேனாக்கா, குதஹாக்கு அப்புறம் त्वया வருது. சரியா?
युष्मत् शब्दं सकारान्तः सर्वनामपुल्लिङ्गः द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनं कश्मलम्.
ஏதா சந்தேகம் இருக்கா? அதுல त्वा So it is dakarantaha trishalingeshu samana vibhakti yushmat shabdaha, then dvitiya ekavachanam. So it is indicating unnai. Twa means unnai. The I will come. Okay. Okay.
Kashmalam. Kashmalam. Akarantah napunsakalingaha prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Idam. मकारन्तः सर्वनामपुल्लिङ्ग नपुंसकलिङ्ग प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं विषमे अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः सम्बोधन विभक्ति
सप्तमी विभक्ति
एकवचनं
सप्तमी विषमे
विषमे समुपस्थितम् अकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्गः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम् अनार्यदृष्टम् अकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्गः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम् अस्वर्ग्यम् अकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्गः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम् अकीर्तिकरम् अकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्गः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम् अर्जुन अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः सम्बोधनप्रथम एकवचनम्.
If you look at it, Kashmalam, then Anarya Jushtam, Aswargam, Akirtikaram, all of them are in the same vibhakti form, Prakarantaha, Napumsalingaha, Pradama, Ekavachanam. So that means of this, one is a noun and other three are the adjective to it. Is it clear? So which is noun, which are all are the adjective?
அந்த கஷ்மலம்ங்கிறது தான் இதுவா வருது. ஏன்னா அதுதான் மைண்ட் வந்து வீக்னஸ். அந்த மைண்ட் வீக்னஸுக்கு இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஆடிங் டு இட் சார்.
என்ன மாதிரி கன்ஃபியூஷன், கஷ்மலம் நக்க கன்ஃபியூஷன் கூட எடுத்துக்கலாம், ஆர் மனசோர்வு ஆர் சாரு. So kashmalam is the noun and all other three are adjective to it. The adjective gives additional meaning to the noun. Okay, so ramaha abdinge ramaha is the noun. Okay, veeraha ramaha samitla it gives more information about Rama and he is veera. So the veeraha can be taken as an adjective also. Or further, Sita Padihi Ramaha. The Sita Padihi is also becomes adjective to Ramaha. But Sita Padi is a compound word. Correct? It is a samasa. Sita Padi eppadi piripal? Can I ஞாபகம் இருக்கோ பார்க்கலாம்?
சீதாயா பதிகி.
சீதாயா பதிகி, சீதையனுடைய கணவன். Another adjective could be Rama is Dasharatha Putraha. Okay, so that is how it will be. So that is how we had to look at it. Okay, so in the Anvayam also it will be arranged the noun and the adjectives are sequentially will be put in the Anvaya. Okay, if we look at it, that Anvaya, somebody can read it, somebody else can read the Anvaya.
Arjuna vishame anarya justam aswatyam akirtikaram idam kashmalam kuddaka tva samupasthitam.
So it is put properly. These are all we have to learn. Eventually, when we see a sloka, we should be able to do it by ourselves. Okay? So okay. Then about Vyakaranam, the Sandhi, Samasa, Kridanta and Taddhita, we will also have a look at it. Somebody else can read it.
நான் படிக்கிறேன் குருஜி. சந்தி வியாக்கரணம் சந்தி புதஸ்வா புதக பிளஸ் ஸ்வாம் விசர்க சந்தி சகாரக.
எங்க விசர்க சந்தி எந்த இடத்துல வருது? வாட் ரூல் இஸ் அப்ளிகபிள்?
புதஸ்வா அப்படிங்கும் போது அந்த இஸ் அந்த சகாரம் விசர்க சகாரம். புதக பிளஸ்
எதை ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்றது?
அந்த விசர்க
புதஹா பிளஸ் ஸ்வா, புதஹா பிளஸ் ஸ்வா become kutasva. That visarga is becoming sakara because the takara follows. You have to revise all your visarga sandhi rule and all. Okay? நீங்க பார்த்து வச்சுக்கோங்க. I thought you all would have looked at it. You will be able to answer இதெல்லாம் நான் வந்தேன். முதல்ல பார்த்துன்னு வாங்க. ஓகே, அடுத்து
அனாரிஜிஷ்டம் சமாச ஆர்யைஹி ஜுஷ்டம் ஆர்யஜுஷ்டம் திருத்தியா தத்புருஷ சமாசக. न आर्यजुष्टं नै तत्पुरुषः.
nanj tatpurusha. It is two are there. It consists of three word na arya jushtam. So arya and jushtam becomes tritiya tatpurusha, and the na combining with arya jushtam become nanj tatpurusha, the nakara, and it is tatpurusha. So the overall samasa is nanj tatpurusha. Within the nanj tatpurusha there is another samasa which is arya jushtam, which is tritiya tatpurusha. Is clear to everybody? So arya jushtam means aryaihi jushtam. ஆரியர்களுக்கு befitting to a arya, to any arya, that is called arya jushtam. But na arya jushtam means that which is not befitting to a arya. Okay, any doubts there? திருமேல படிங்க.
அஸ்வர்க்யம் நஸ்வர்க்யம் நஞ்ச் தத்புருஷः. அகீர்த்திகரம் ந கீர்த்திகரம், that also nanj tatpurushah. कृदन्तः समुपस्थितं, sam plus upa plus ta dhatu ikta pratyayam, कर्तरि प्रयोगं समुपस्थितं. जुष्टम
எப்படி it becomes a kartari prayoga? ikta pratyaya vandhanaka, always it refers to past passive participle. It should refer to the past tense. It should give rise to passive sense, that is karmani, and the participle meaning also should come. But here it is put as kartari. Why? தெரியல, ஞாபகம் இல்ல. வேற யாருக்கா தெரியுமா? இதுதான் ரிவைஸ் பண்ணிட்டு வர சொன்னேன்னா. See, actually the ikta pratyanta varasametla primarily it will be past to passive participle. It will refer to the bhutakala, that is the past tense, and it will refer to karmani prayoga, and it is not kartari prayoga. How it is different, kartari prayoga and karmani prayoga? What is the characteristic of kartari prayoga? What is the characteristic of karmani prayoga?
Active voice and passive voice.
Active, passive.
Okay. That is English la solra. Adu edanale it is called kartari and karmani. What characterizes a kartari sentence?
Directly speaking is active.
இல்ல வியாக்கரண ரூல் படி எப்படி சொல்லுங்க?
ரொம்ப நாள் கர்த்தரி கர்மணி
மறந்து போயிட்டேன்.
நீங்க சொல்லி கொடுத்திருக்கீங்க சார், யூ டோல்ட் us, நீங்க சொல்லி கொடுத்திருக்கீங்க இதெல்லாம்.
ஆமா, அதுக்கு வேண்டிதான். See, I made it very clear after completing the Sanskrit, the basic, then I gave an option whether we should go to the further Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi or applying this, understanding the Gita. But Gita understand pannadhum, all these things are to be applicable. You should refer to, when this book is already given ikta pratyaya, you should have referred to the ikta pratyaya in that book where we had seen. It's very clearly. Okay. Now coming back to kartari and karmani, the difference is that in kartari, the karma, the karta, which goes in the pradama, and the verb, they will be in sync. Ramaha vanam gacchati. Correct?
Yes.
If it is to be put in the karmani, the karma will be go into the pradama vibhakti. Then karma and the verb, they shall be always in sync. Okay? Then the karta will go into tritiya. Ramena vanam gacchate gamyate. Ramena vanam gamyate. Okay? Idu vandu lakara use panni. If you are using ikta pratyananda, then ikta pratyaya will give rise to straight away the takara to the thing. Now ikta pratyaya can be used in three different manner. Primarily ikta pratyaya will be used in the passive passive. Past passive is a past tense and karmani prayoga. Then there are exceptions are there. If it is a gatyartaka dhatu, then the ikta pratyaya can be used in the kartari prayoga also. What is meant by gatyartaka dhatu? Those dhatus which convey a movement. Gacchati, gum is the dhatu conveying movement. Chal is a dhatu conveying movement. Okay? So these dhatus, when they are used with the ikta pratyaya, it can represent kartari also. The third category is for some specific dhatus also with the ikta pratyaya, it can refer the kartari also. So of those 4 or 5 dhatus, the sta is the dhatu. When it is used with the ikta pratyaya, it can be used in the kartari sense. Correct?
Okay,
Upasthidam is used in the kartari sense, not karmani sense. Is it clear to everybody? Any doubt further that time? At least அடுத்த கிளாஸ்லயாவது அடுத்த ஸ்லோகத்துக்கு அல்லது இந்த ஸ்லோகத்துக்கும் பார்த்துட்டு வாங்க புக்கில். அதுக்கப்புறம் உங்களுக்கு டவுட் புரியலன்னா எங்கிட்ட கேளுங்க, நான் will tell. ஓகே ஓகே, அடுத்தது போடுங்க, மேல படிங்க.
Jushtam. Jush adu ikta pratyaya this is karmani.
That goes into the karmani. But the sentence, whole sentence is in kartari or karmani?
Whole sentence kattari madra.
அப்ப இது மட்டும் ஜுஷ்டம் மட்டும் எப்படி கர்மணியில வருது?
கொஸ்டினா கேக்கும்போதா தெரியல. one மைண்ட்ல தான் அப்படி குழப்பம்போது அப்படி கேட்கல. அது மட்டும்
Actually, that jushtam here is not used as a vyasta pada, separate pada. It is not used. Jushtam is used as a samasa along with aryaihi. Aryaihi jushtam is the samasa word, individual pada. Aryaihi plus jushtam. இது சமாசாவா பண்ற சமயத்துல, that is compound word பண்ற சமயத்துல, we have to add to both of them, okay, the respective vibhakti pratyaya, subandha pratyaya we have to add. aryaihi irukku, okay. aryaihi oda ரூபாணி என்னது?
ஆர்ய சப்தம். ஆர்ய சப்தம் ஆர்யா.
ரூபாணினா எல்லாம் ஃபுல்லா சொல்லணும். what is the shabda, what is the linga, all those things I have to say. aryaihi.
शब्दस्य तृतीया विभक्ति एक बहुवचन.
तृतीया विभक्ति बहुवचनम्.
बहुवचन.
आर्य शब्द अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः, आर्य शब्दः तृतीया बहुवचनम्. करेक्ट. सो आर्यैहि नका एप्पडी मीनिंग சொல்லுவேல் தமிழ்லயோ அல்லனா இங்கிலீஷ்லயோ?
ஆரியர்களுக்கு, ஆரியர்கள் உடைய.
by the Aryas, Aryas plural இருக்கணும். ஆரியர்களால், ஆரியர்கள். so that is the tritiya. so tritiya bahuvachanathukke what is the subandha pratyaya is always is used. the shabda is arya, correct, because it is akarantaha. arya plus tritiya bahuvachanam subandha என்னது? ஒவ்வொரு கிளாஸ்லயும் சொல்லிட்டு வந்திருக்கேன். bis. so arya plus bis, this will be the aryaihi. then that has to be combined with what letter? jushtam. so jushtam will be jush plus ikta pratyaya, correct. the second one is not it is not a pada derived from derived in the normal manner, not with the dhatu and krit dhatu plus krit pratyaya. it is used with the past passive participle, okay. so there you will not get the subandha pratyaya will not come, only ikta pratyaya will come. and ikta pratyaya vandadanaala takara irukkarnaala the jush la irukkira shakara will become takara, okay. so aryaihi, arya plus bis plus jush plus ikta pratyaya. when we remove the subandha pratyaya and the ikta pratyaya, then you combine the arya plus jush or jut, arya jut. then since it is had to be in the napumsalinga, aryai jushtam, arya jushtam. that is how it is made. Okay, so the jushtam, although it is the karmani prayoga, it mainly only represents the past tense. It is participating in a different manner here. Okay, jushtam means jushana, desire, that which was desired. Ikta pratyaya porasamitla, the meaning should come as the past tense and the karma, that which was desired. Is it clear to everybody? Okay, next.
तसिलान्तः कुतः किं प्लस् तसिल् कु आदेशः कस्मात् इत्यर्थः
தசில் பிரத்யெல்லாம் ஞாபகம் இருக்கா உங்களுக்கு? அதுவும் இல்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். எல்லாம் ரிவைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. So the tasil pratyala is what the tas will be added here. Tasil will be added. Tasil is the pratyaya. There the lakara will go. Lakara will go because of what rule?
அலந்தமா,
அலந்தம். அப்புறம் இந்த தசில்ல சி இருக்கு. சீல there will be a chandrabimbam will be there. seen இருக்கும். So the chandrabimbam will be anuswara. Anuswara also is an itta pratyaya, it will go away. So we get tas. The content of tasil will be tas, and it is added to kim. And by another Paninian rule, when the kim and tasil comes together, there will be an adesha. The kim will be replaced by ku. We have seen this under the Tadida also. Go and revise it. So ku plus tas, kutas. Then kutas become a padam, and sakara at the end of a padam will get converted into visarga. Hence it becomes kutaha. Then tasil pratyaya vandanaka, primarily it will come in the saptami vibhakti. Optionally it can come in the panchami vibhakti or tritiya vibhakti. Okay, here it is used in the panchami vibhakti. Sivlavu nyavachananaka is always better. Otherwise, but Sanskrit படிச்ச எல்லாம் மறந்து போயிடும். And இதுல வந்து of course the Sanskrit grammar பார்த்ததுனால பெருசா meaning difference தெரியல, but later it might make a lot of difference. What difference here it has made is, one, it has conveyed the adjective and the noun very clearly, because all of them are having the same vibhakti form. Correct? Then the samasas also conveyed, like for example, anarya jushtam, aswargyam, akirtikaram. These are all samasa also conveyed additional meaning. Okay. யாருக்காவது ஏதாவது டவுட் இருக்கா?
சமூகஸ்மிதம் இதற்கு அப்ப மூமெண்ட்ங்கிறதுனால அது வந்து கர்த்தரி நிமித்த வருதுன்னு சொல்லியிருந்தா
ஸ்தா இருக்கு. ஸ்தா தாத்து வந்தானக்கா it can go into கர்த்தரி.
அப்ப கரெக்ட் மீனிங் வந்து ஏன் வந்தது அப்படி இருக்கலாம். ஏன் வந்து
because when you add the upasarga, the meaning can change. அதுக்கு அந்த தாத்து கோஷால பின்னால கொடுத்திருக்கு. You have to look at that தாத்து and அதற்கு வந்து உபசர்கா கொடுக்க சமயத்துல என்ன மீனிங் வரும் அப்படின்னு கொடுத்திருக்கு.
ஓகே.
In fact, what you all further should do is the justamgarala vande the jush belong to which gana அதெல்லாம் பார்த்து வச்சிருந்து உங்க நோட்ல எழுதி வச்சிருந்தாக்க இட்ஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் பெட்டர். ஓகே, இந்த புக்ல வந்து சான்ஸ்கிரிட் புக்ல அது கொடுக்கல. அந்த தாத்து கோஷாவை பார்த்து ஜுஷ் வந்து will belongs to which gana, okay, and whether it is used in the atmanepadi, parasmepadi, whether it is said, weight, all those things paathukiradhu always better. So next class la adu adhu na kepena, I will ask. Okay, okay. Seri, we will move to where on question innalaka we will move to the next sloka, which is third sloka. Okay, ellarkum okay. क्लैब्यं मास्मगम पार्थ. यारा रिपीट பண்ணுங்க ரெண்டு.
क्लैब्यं मास्मगम पार्थ, क्लैब्यं मास्मगम पार्थ,
नैतत्युपपद्यते,
नैतत्युपपद्यते, नैतत्युपपद्यते,
न एतत् उपपद्यते. அது சேர்ந்து it is sandhi is all coming. Okay, shudram hridaya daurbalyam,
shudram hridaya daurbalyam, shudram hridaya daurbalyam,
tyaktva tishtat parantap,
त्यक्त्वोत्तिष्ठ परन्तप, त्यक्त्वोत्तिष्ठ परन्तप,
क्लैब्यं मास्मगमपार्थ नैतत्तत्युपपद्यते क्षुद्रं हृदयदौर्बल्यं त्यक्त्वोत्तिष्ठ परन्तप.
क्लैब्यं मास्मगमपार्थ नैतत्युपपद्यते,
नैतत्तत्युपपद्यते
क्षुद्रं हृदय दौर्बल्यं त्यक्त्वोत्तिष्ठ परन्तप.
You also should have a target by the time we are completing before next class. These three slokas should have been memorized by you. Apdi poinaga it will be helpful to you to remember and then understand the meaning. Okay, side by side memorize பண்றது always better. இதுக்கு கீழே the padacheda கொடுத்திருக்கு, so that will convey you how to split. யாரா படிங்கோ padacheda மட்டும்.
நான் படிக்கிறேன் குருஜி.
क्लैब्यं मा स्म गमः पार्थ न एतत् त्वयि उपपद्यते क्षुद्रम् इदर्यौ हृदयदौर्बल्यं त्यक्त्वा उत्तिष्ठ परन्तप.
So now the anvayam நான் சொல்றேன். It may be like the book or it may be different, but it is better to follow the anvayam I'm giving it. It says, now Bhagavan is addressing He Partha. He Partha is a sambodhana. ma sma gama ma sma gamaha ma sma gamaha क्लैर्व्यम् एतत् क्लैर्व्यम् एतत् न उपपद्यते त्वयि एतत् न उपपद्यते त्वयि मा स्म गमः क्लैर्व्यम् एतत् न उपपद्यते त्वयि त्यक्त्वा क्षुद्रम् हृदयदौर्बल्यम् उत्तिष्ठ हे परन्तप उत्तिष्ठ हे परन्तप Everybody got it? अन्वयारा पढ़िंगो
जी நான் சொல்றேன் மா ஸ்ம கமஹ क्लैब्यम् एतत् न उपपद्यते त्वयि त्यक्त्वा क्षुद्रम् हृदयदौर्बल्यम् उत्तिष्ठ हे परन्तप
So overall meaning is very simple meaning is klairyam masma gamaha. Let the attitude of a klairyam, that is unmanliness, or an attitude of a dejected person, unmanliness or the lack of a gentlemanness, let it not be entertained by you. Let the unmanliness or non-gentleness, gentlemanness be entertained by you. Why? Because etat na tvayi upapatyade. Idu இந்த மாதிரியான attitude etat klaibyam tvayi unakku unnai na upapatyade is not befitting. இந்த மாதிரி attitude is not befitting to you. You are supposed to be a very valorous person and a dharmic person, hence the unmanliness is not befitting to you. Adanala ksudram tyaktva, ksudram hridaya daurbalyam naka durbalasya bhavam is also tadhita. Durbalam naka another weakness, weakling, durbalam. Sabalam naka the nalla strength oda irukkiradhu, both mental strength and physical strength. Here this hridaya daurbalyam means hridayathil kodikondu irukindra the sorvu, that it is and the mari attitude. Okay, hridaya shudram, it is it is very low nature. Kshudram hridaya daurbalyam tyaktva, having abandoned, having left. Tyaj dhatu. Okay. He parantapa uttishta. Hey Arjuna, let you get up. You get up. Got it, everybody? So again, Bhagavan is now infusing Arjuna into his original feelings. He calls Arjuna here. One in the beginning, he calls him as He Partha, a Pitru, his father's lineage is referring to, and then tell to remind him, you are from the Kshatriya Kula. Not only you are from a simple Kshatriya Kula, what is Arjuna's father's name?
பாண்டு.
இந்திரா சொல்லலாமா? இந்திரா தானே.
இன்னொரு பேரு
இந்திரன் சொல்லலாமா? இந்திரன் தானே.
அது ஓகே. இந்த பார்த்தாங்கிறது எப்படி தெரியும்? இட்ஸ் அ தத்திதா. பார்த்தா இட்ஸ் அ தத்திதா.
குந்திக்கு ஏதோ பார்த்தா அவர்ல பார்த்தாயாக. அது
குந்தியல் இல்ல, இது இவருக்கு தான் இன்னொரு பேரு.
பிருதுங்கிற குந்தி சார். பிருதுவோட புருஷன் பார்த்தன்.
So Partha, that is one thing. Is reminding him many things of Arjuna's valor and other things. You are basically a Kshatriya. Not only that, he is addressing Hey Parantapa. Parantapa hangarde Paran Tapati iti Parantapaha. Enemies ella, he will make them to sweat. Tapaha naka varuthu edukkirathu. When kandale ellarum bayinduppa. That is called Parantapaha. Paran, other people, Tapaha. Parantapaha. That means, again he is reminding him, you are not a simple Kshatriya, but really a valorous Kshatriya, and the enemies are afraid of you. They are all always afraid of you. Nariya stories irukku, appuram paakalam. So these two words reminds him primarily what Arjuna's stature in the society. This is how one has to handle. If these are all our lessons to us also. If in our own family somebody in a very critical situation loses confidence, even our own children, they having a problem and then they come to us with a dejection, we should be able to hear to them, because first chapter pura பொறுமையா பகவான் ஒண்ணுமே இன்டர்ஃபியர் பண்ணாம ஃபுல்லா கேட்டிருந்தா. அது மாதிரி if the children are coming and then wanted to tell their problem, we should not just send away. அதெல்லாம் ப்ராப்ளம் போடா, they don't be after, அப்படி சொல்லக்கூடாது. They should be given a confidence that in case of problem they can go and confess to someone. Once we confess to someone, நம்ம உள்ளத்துல இருக்கிற அந்த ப்ராப்ளம் பாதி குறைஞ்சிடும். உள்ளத்திலேயே மனசுலயே வச்சிருந்தானக்கா அதையே நினைச்சு அந்த ப்ராப்ளம் ஜாஸ்தி தான் ஆகும். சொல்லி முடிச்சுட்டானக்கா பாதி ப்ராப்ளம் போயிடும். சொல்லி முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் the other person is in a position to encourage and give him proper direction. That is how our role should be there. So by this Bhagavan is teaching how to deal with situation our dire situation, either in our personal life along with the family members, or in a workplace when we are confronting with others. These are all lessons to us also. So one of the important thing for a person is to have the leisure to listen to the other person. Very important. Then he is telling him, reminding him, your bhavana klaibhyam. Klebasya bhavam is a klaibhyam. Adukku rendu meaning irukku. Okay? Kleba abinaka இந்த ஆணும் இல்ல பொண்ணும் இல்லன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அலி சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, அது they are also called kleba. That is one meaning. Innor meaning of kleba is it is a person with a weakened mind, a mind which is not brave enough. So அதோட பாவம் கிளீபம் நகா, that is அந்த கிளீபத்தோட பாவம் is க்ளைர்வ்யம். It is also தத்திதாம். That இந்த மாதிரி க்ளைர்வ்ய பாவம் ஏதத்து त्वयि உனக்கு ந உபபத்யதே, ந it is not befitting to you. Upa plus pad dhatu. We look at it, those grammar points in detail later, but just make a note of it. Okay. So he is telling that நீ இந்த மாதிரி இருக்க கூடாது, this is not your real nature அப்படினு ரிமைண்ட் பண்றார். க்ளீபஸ்ய பாவம் ந உபபத்யதே. அதனால you should abandon this attitude in you. त्यक्त्वा ஹிருதய தௌர்பல்யம். இந்த மாதிரி உன்னோட உள்ளத்துல இருக்கின்ற துர்பலம், that is weakening, you should get rid of it. How to get rid of it? Then you have to only remind yourself your own valorous thing. Chitram hidaya dorpalyam uttishta, you get up. ஏன்னா அதுக்கு முன்னால அவன் வந்து தேர்தத்துல கீழே உட்காந்துடுறான். You get up and fight. Okay, இதுக்கு நிறைய பேக்ரவுண்ட் இருக்கு, அதெல்லாம் அடுத்த கிளாஸ்ல பார்க்கலாம். This is the overall meaning. Basic thing is, again, Bhagavan is trying to encourage, giving encouraging talk to Arjuna. யாருக்கு ஏதாவது டவுட் இருக்கா? இந்த போர்ஷனோட ஆல் கிராமர் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் பார்த்துன்னு வாங்க. புரியாத கிராமர் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் எதாவது இருந்தானே நோட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க, அடுத்த கிளாஸ்ல டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணலாம். வேற ஒண்ணும் இல்லைன்னா முடிச்சிருங்க. முடிச்சிருங்க.
दुर्जनः सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जनः शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत बन्धेभ्यो मुक्ते चान्यानि मोचयेत् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः स्वस्ति प्रजाप्य परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहेशाः भोगरामणीते शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु हरिः ओं श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः।
Okay.